the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired,
The Freq was good. He was distracted, man. Everything's all right?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need me.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
It's your dream, Freq.
It's a Western Conference game on display featuring the Sacramento Kings. Timberwolves hoping to get a strong showing here for their home crowd. And, of course, Rudy Gay. He'll miss his star power. One of the factors that made this team go.
Kevin, I've got to admit, I was caught off guard by this trade. I mean, he played such a big part for us. He was the last guy I expected them to move.
Yeah, but if you're going to make a move, this is when you want to do it, when the guy has basically lifted his ceiling. And so now it creates some other opportunities for some of your younger players. We'll just have to see how that transition plays out and how those new pieces fit.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Anthony, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Davis, and it's Wall, and it's McKenzie in at the 2. Now here's Cousins. Feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Cousins. Shoots a fader. That is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Wiggins kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Cousins comes over to help. And the dunk by Towns.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Here's Wall. Off the inbound, no good.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
And Doris Burke spoke with George Carl. Doris?
We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Thanks again, Doris. Sacramento shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Minnesota, they've got their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now here's Freq, covered by Wall. And here's Freq. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
On defense, the Timberwolves, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Here's Westbrook, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Freq throws it down.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Wall. Pass to Cousins. The shot is good off the backboard. Cousins has got 5 now.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Westbrook kicks to Freq. The dish to Aldridge. To the middle. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Anthony. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
It's stolen by Anthony. High post Cousins. Davis the pass to Cousins. Here's McKenzie. Kept alive by Sacramento. Anthony's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 3. Dishes it to Freq. Passes it to Wiggins. Drills the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Exceptional. He's around 18 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
And the Kings making a change here. Hondo's checked in. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it left. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Number 1, LaMarcus Aldridge.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants.
So a moment now to see the story of LaMarcus Aldridge. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in shooting percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Cousins. Some changes for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Aldridge. And it's Muhammad in for Wiggins. Then for the Kings, Marc Gasol is checked in for Davis. Warren comes in for Anthony. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. That one misses. Timberwolves leading by 7. Freq with it. He's picked up by Rondo. There's Freq. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And he recovers it. Gasol kicks to Jennings. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Jennings has got his first bucket in this one.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. Zach LaVine comes in for Russell Westbrook. Thomas checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good from Freq. The Kings trail by 9. Outside Rondo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Freq. 6 points for him. A stupendous finish in traffic. Freq's got 8.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Warren with the ball. Muhammad covering. Warren kicks to Rondo. Thomas sets a screen for Rondo. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Pekovic with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 9. The feed to Freq. Kicks it to Jang. 17-foot shot on the way. And again it's Minnesota.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out. I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Jang. Freq with it. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That's good. LaVine's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
That's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Down low, there's Freq. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Freq's got 10.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Rondo. The layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
There's Freq. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves. And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know, and I want to retire in New York. I mean, let's just be quite frank.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to want to come.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Anthony Davis. Also DeMarcus Cousins out there. Wall out there with Anthony. And it's McKenzie in at the 2. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He finished with 33 points, and that was just the start of it. Not even double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Town.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Anthony drops it in from 14 feet away.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Now here's Freq. He right on him. There's the cold two-handed slam.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You can mention the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks, Doris. Outside, Wall. Cousins dishes to Anthony. Back to Cousins. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Rocket 2. Wall misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Westbrook passes to Aldridge. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from McKenzie. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Houston.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Towns sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Freq. 14 points for him. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And stolen by Freq.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Oh, man.
quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Freq after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Freq kicks to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Freq. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Freq's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota. Now the pass to Anthony. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Westbrook dishes to Aldridge. Now here's Freq, covered by Anthony. Shoots from the block, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The Kings trail by 14. Down low. Cousins inside. Aldridge is there. Cousins, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Freq. There's a screen. Wiggins, right side. Down low. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Now, here's Warren. He hasn't scored yet, that I'm sure. And so we wrap up with...
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. You know, I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep the ball moving.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. Second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Freq in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. So on the floor for Minnesota, Freq in at shooting guard. Wiggins is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Towns, and it's Westbrook in at the point. The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good, Freq. The Kings trail by 11. Outside Anthony, he dishes it to Cousins. High post try, and it's Freq with the rebound. Freq's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Get the ball. Stick it too much.
He feeds it to Westbrook. Aldridge a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Freq. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 24 points for Freq.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Outside, Wall. To the inside, Davis. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Back to Aldridge for the three, and another three for Minnesota.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Cousins. Fader on the way. That's tipped. Throws it up high. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Minnesota shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Wiggins giving them trouble. Plenty of it. 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Now here's Wall. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Freq after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Aldridge a screen. Now here's Freq. Not a lot of room. Pass to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one's on Anthony.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Wiggins. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Cousins. Feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Cousins. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Cousins has got 8 points. Timberwolves leading by 18. Wiggins outside. He kicks it to Towns. To the middle. Here's Freq. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
He is so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens things up for him, which makes it easier for him to set up his teammates.
Well, he's a prime example of why being a top-notch three-point shooter comes in handy for a point guard. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Now here's Wall, and Davis puts it in.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
To the middle, here's Freq, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Wall passes to Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Check it out the numbers for Wiggins. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up about 21 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's Freq, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 21. Rondo is doubled. Gasol dishes the wall. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Warren's checked in for Anthony. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Now here is Davis. Right wing, shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Tape up.
The Kings trail by 18. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Wall. And it's McKenzie in at the 2-guard spot.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Freq. Following the basket by John Wall. Aldridge is screening. Here's Freq. And there's the time to finish it off.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
To the inside. And stolen by Aldridge. For 3, Westbrook. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Pass to Freq. From 13, and again it's Minnesota.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Wall against Westbrook. Baseline try. Wall's shot is off.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Outside Anthony. Now the dish to Wall. Poke loose. And here we go. Freq heading to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Clock at 6, out of bounds. Kings ball. Sacramento keeps possession.
Tape up.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Sacramento with the ball. Shot clock at 3. Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins in this one, he's got 8 points and the 1 steal.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota leading by 20. Gasol with the steal. Ball against Westbrook. And stolen by Freq. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. That drops.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Anthony with the screen on Westbrook. And Wall kicks to Anthony. Shoots from 12. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 9 assists now tonight. For Minnesota, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Now, Freq. Wiggins from outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside, Wall. Inside, Gasol passes to McKenzie. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 23. And Freq throws it down.
I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Outside, Wall. Unloads. And the shot is long.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Right wing. Eyes a 3. And Freq gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Freq's got 45 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
A floater, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Garrett Temple has checked in for Wiggins, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Temple, knocks it loose. Thomas with the steal. The finish. And it's Warren with the jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Freq. And he says, right back into with a big dunk of his own.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Wall dishes it to Thomas. Back to Wall, 11 feet away. Rebound, Minnesota. Now here's Freq. Pass to Temple. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Thomas a screen. Stein kicks to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Jennings.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
There's no question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the first one drops.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He has 8 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Kings. Brandon Jennings hits them both. Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Rondo on the double team. Pekovic with a screen. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Jennings dishes to Stein. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter.
Move the ball.
Jang a screen.
Too much.
Freq passes to Pekovic. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
With a solid strategy, building on that first win in this season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-zip. and with one left to play this year against the Kings.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freq. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Back to Thomas. And the foul called on Freq. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jennings kicks to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Rondo wide open, and it's Freq with the rebound. Takes a three.
Simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
Long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I think I was just in the right place at the right time, really. I know some guys will study the tape to watch where certain players tend to miss shots, but not me. I just prefer to play off field and use my strength to get to the boards.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freq. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining.